Yo,
what it do, what it is,
what
it
up,
was.
It's truth, it's righteousness, it's understanding, it's spirituality, and it's timing. We are the Trust Podcast. I am the LockWest monster.
Okay, I am your boy AJD, _mayor on the gram. Make sure you follow.
Get at that guy, at the real LockWest. You already know what it is. Check this out. Hysteria, mass hysteria. The Trust Podcast has caused on day one.
Went live.
Episode 1 dropped. It was hey, damn near shut the internet down.
And while we at it, make sure y'all click that subscribe button.
Yeah, do that, please.
Like, subscribe, comment, share. You know,
That's the
support,
most important
man.
thing,
Show some
man.
love, support the bros, man. You
Real
know what I'm
talk.
saying? We don't ask for much.
Let's talk about that support.
Okay.
Listen, the feedback we have gotten is nothing short of just like, look, I'm taking back.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I felt, it made me warm. I felt blessed. I'm gonna be real.
Out the gate, just coming out the gate with nothing but love, and you know what I'm saying? Like the comments and the likes, the calls, the texts. Like, listen, bro. I mean, God is truly the greatest. And look, you can always feel like you got something good. You know what I'm saying? You can always feel like what you have is a good idea, but when it resonates with the people, that shit just hit different, bro.
You know what? I knew that I knew the inner circle was gonna show love and reciprocate love
For sure.
But I did get some calls today from some people that I was not expecting. I got some messages from people that I was not expecting, and that is what took me back. You know,
That's the thing.
and everybody was saying the same thing, and it was all love. You know what? And I appreciated all the love. You know, and like I said, we just getting started, man. You know,
that's
that was episode 1.
That's really what we want to parlay this
Yeah.
into. Like, if y'all think episode 1 is cranked up, and listen, bro, like we shit, this. Hey, we ain't even on the we just getting on the on ramp on the freeway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, we just getting started. We still learning how to
Like, that's
maneuver
real.
through this space. And even though we got, even though we comfortable, we still, getting more comfortable in this environment, in this space, and getting our flow together. But it's been a wonderful thing. It was a good feedback.
Yeah.
Thank you for everybody that sent a message, like, watched, shared, supported. Peace and love, peace and blessings.
Yeah,
Much
love and light,
appreciated.
man. And look, we just wanted to take this time out to initially start with the appreciation for you, because you who we do it for. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But check this out. Hey, I got a hot one coming in. We just gonna start off. We pulling no punches. Hey, now that the pleasantries are over.
Yeah.
Okay. This shit is real. This is an article I read today. This says, I'm gonna read it out loud. In St. Johns County, Florida, teen immigrant faces deportation after cop dies of heart attack while struggling to arrest him. This shit's fucked up already. Check me out. Charges against Guatemalan teenager Virgilio Aguilar Mendez, accused of causing the death of Florida police officer Sergeant Michael Kunovich, have been dropped. The incident occurred when Kunovich questioned Mendez, who was speaking in a language unfamiliar to the officer, leading to a physical altercation resulting in Mendez's detainment and Kunovich's subsequent fatal heart attack. Medical experts suggested the stress from the encounter contributed to Kunovich's death. Mendez, charged with manslaughter and resisting an officer, faced federal custody since last year. However, recent expert testimony highlighting Mendez's language barrier and intellectual capacity led to the dismissal of the charges. That's one thing, okay? Here's the kicker. Recent expert testimony regarding the defendant's inability to comprehend the English language, his cultural background, and concerns about his intellectual capacity have raised significant issues to consider in the case, officials told the outlet. Furthermore, based on the court's recent ruling that the defendant is incompetent to proceed based on the expert testimony, dismissal of the charge is appropriate. Arrest and time served is sufficient. However, advocates argued against his conviction, fearing Mendez's dangerous precedents. Despite dismissal, Mendez faces deportation.
So let me break that down for everybody.
That's the key to all of this shit that I just read.
Let me break it down in layman's terms.
Please do.
So what happened was this young guy got pulled over for whatever, speeding. We don't know. Failed
He
the
could have
year,
been walking.
could have been anything. The police officer is talking to him. This guy doesn't speak English. The police officer tries to detain him. During that altercation,
So obviously there's a language barrier and an issue based on what he's asking the motherfucker to do.
But the guy doesn't speak English, so there's a language barrier because the guy does not speak English.
Period.
During that interaction, this police officer has a heart attack and dies. And shouts out to condolences to the guy's family.
Of course. Now, what's the kicker?
The kicker is they try to blame the guy, the kid, for killing the officer.
What are we doing?
Which is why he was facing a manslaughter charge.
What are we doing?
Okay,
bro?
which is why he was detained over a year.
What are we doing? That's what I want to know.
He never
Listen.
ran. He never fought. It's you
Come
know,
on, bro. Listen.
They said stress from the job, stress from the altercation. Bro, being a police officer in itself is stressful. Okay, they try to pin it on this young guy. Now they couldn't get the case on him.
Listen.
So they're gonna try to deport my man.
I know. I got it. George Floyd, Rodney King. I got it. I know. We all in the same struggle. Okay. Here's my problem. This
Rodney King didn't die.
Listen, hold on. But I ain't never heard of no shit like this. How are you charging a man with manslaughter that you don't even know if he clearly understood what he was being asked?
You know what you told me? When somebody dies, somebody got to go to jail.
That's it. I said that many times before.
And that's a fact.
Since last year,
Listen.
now that they know they can't convict him, okay? Now that they know that he has a clear defense, what's the next step? This the devil shit.
Get him out of here.
Deportation.
Where's he from again?
Guatemala.
Guatemala, close to Belize.
Right. Shout out to all the Belizeans.
But look, he's out of here.
Guatemalans.
Hey, you know what? Innocent or not, you know what? He's out of here. Right. Okay? He don't stand a chance. I'm sorry.
Not here.
But better off over there than in jail over here. All right? What you want to do? You want to go to jail or you want to go home? Ain't that what Denzel Washington told niggas? That nigga want to go home.
I'm dead.
That nigga's like, you know what? Send me back to the crib, homie. Send me to the crib, fam. Okay? Do you want to go to jail or you want to go home?
I'm dead, AJD.
Send me to the crib, homie. I'm cool. I'll figure this back out.
So you with that? You with him being deported?
No.
That's all wrong. Not. What I'm saying is, what if he want to stay?
I'm sure he does want to stay, but he don't want to stay behind bars. Only way he's staying over here is behind bars.
Yeah, that's real.
Okay.
Yeah. So you think that was the caveat to them dismissing the case? One of the biggest caveats.
The whole thing is unfortunate.
If we dismiss this, he getting his ass the fuck up out of here.
No, because they have to have a win somewhere.
Of course.
So that's why they got to have a win somewhere.
Yeah, we talking about the United States government, bro. You damn right.
But the whole thing is unfortunate. You know, he may. I wonder if he could sue for this or something. You know, I wonder
if he can sue. They're gonna get him on some citizenship type. You know what I mean?
So citizens can't. If you're not a citizen, you can't sue nobody.
Listen, you probably can, but the loopholes you have to jump through in order to do it. You know what I mean? Because when it's come time to pay you, don't you got to be documented to get paid and pay taxes in this country?
Listen, I don't want to get too political. But
right, I'm just saying.
But the way they giving non-citizens they got all kind of perks right now.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is, but you know, listen,
being able to sue somebody should be one of those perks added to the rest of the
money.
perks.
Okay.
No, they giving them. You got insurance, you got driver's licenses, you got all kind of stuff. So, you know, being able to sue somebody should be added to all the list of other stuff they're getting.
Well, I don't know about that one because that one is close.
But there's right and there's wrong.
What do you think is wrong in this situation? That's what we're getting at.
What's wrong in the situation is that he was even charged from the beginning. But I'm thinking, but because he didn't speak English from the beginning, that's why they tried to railroad him.
Yeah. Like they thought that they could just get over, like pull one over him.
They thought maybe he was uneducated or thought they could just do this and do that. I'm sure he probably lawyered up, which lets you know he has some intelligence.
Right, absolutely.
You know, just because he didn't speak the language didn't mean that he was unintelligent. So, but like I said, luckily for him, I mean, it's not the best case scenario, but at least he's not in jail.
That's a fact.
Okay, for murder or manslaughter.
But do you feel like this is vindication for him? Do you feel like him being deported? Do you feel like he's being treated right?
I mean, I think it's a fine line. No, you know, but at the same time, like you said, somebody died. You know, we wasn't there. We don't know what happened.
But why though? Niggas die every day. B, ain't that the line? I'm saying, but why though? Why? What I'm saying is, they're trying to say that this guy is the cause of his death. We could say that no, you pulling this guy over is the cause. You see what I'm saying? Like, where's the proof in that?
It's all semantics. Obviously, we weren't there. I can't speak on it. I wasn't there. I read the article same as you. Based on what I read and the scenario that was caused, listen, I pray I'm never nowhere near a police officer that dies.
That's real.
Okay, because I'm running.
Your black ass getting
Innocent
charged
or
with
not,
that.
I'm out of there. Okay? I'm matter of fact, they ain't got to deport me. I'm going to Belize. Okay, on my own volition. Okay,
Period. You up?
I'm out of here.
You calling all your cousins?
Hey,
I'm going.
get me out of here.
Right.
Okay. Period. That's a fact.
Jizzle, you just told them where you going, my nigga. Don't do that.
They still gotta come. Hey, come and get me. Is that what Jigga said? You feel me?
They still gotta come looking for you. Period. Yeah, that's. I don't know, man. What an unfortunate situation. For young Mendez.
But I hope it works out for him. That's all you can do, man.
Yeah, bro. You know, it's always gonna work out for the righteous if he keep his heart right and pure. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna. You know, the universe.
We've had situations with our own closer friends that were in situations where someone died.
Yeah.
And we may have thought, you know, shouldn't have been.
Their life was gonna get shut
no
off.
No charges should have been brought, but they
Right.
were brought, and they was trying to get them down to the fullest extent of the law.
That's really.
Hey, I'll just pray for his family, pray for the officer's family, and
that too, for sure. Yeah,
both
man.
sides. You know, it's unfortunate on both sides. However you looking at it. You know what I mean?
Real talk. Hey, listen, you hear about the ban on TikTok they trying to do?
I did hear about
I want to hear what the people gonna say about this one. I got my opinions about this type of shit.
So let me tell you this before. I want to hear your opinion on this, but before this even came about, I read that in China that the children over there, they don't even consume the same content that we consume over here.
Yeah, I heard the same thing.
It's controlled for them. It's all positive. Everything is all, you know, upbeat. There's no negativity, no nothing. But over here, you know, it's girls twerking, it's people getting killed. It's all the negative energy over here.
It's far more regulated.
It's regulated for them.
And it's right. That's what I'm saying, for them, yeah.
And so I'm not really big on TikTok myself personally. You know, my daughter was TikTok famous for a minute.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna just say this. Between YouTube and TikTok, look, just follow the money. Between YouTube and TikTok, that's where most of the people are getting paid or finding financial means to make a career out of this stuff. Now, if you couple that with the fact that information is shared on TikTok faster than any other platform that there is, okay? If you couple that with views and likes on TikTok are more than Instagram, Facebook, and any other platform, you just keep coupling that, then that becomes a danger. Now you have money, you have people exchanging information, you have gathering, you have all of that shit. Now, I'm going to tell you, this is my opinion. It's really no right or wrong. It's bad on both ends, but I'm going to tell you from the U.S. end and why I think that these niggas is all of a sudden kicking up dust. When you look at a platform like TikTok that's not regulated, quote unquote, by your government, and that kind of money is being sent and that kind of information is being shared, that's a threat to you. The only way to really threaten them is say, well, look, can you imagine me telling you no, sell me half your clothes, homie. If you're gonna sell your clothes over here on your block, I get half on my block, I get half the company. You understand what I'm saying? The US is trying to take ownership and take control of TikTok only for the U.S. division, obviously. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And they're only doing that, in my opinion, because they're threatened by they're trying to stop people from gathering. They're trying to stop the money. They're threatened by what's happening. But there's a flip side to that, too.
I think so. We have two different perspectives on this. Because I don't think it's that. I think that they just see how much money is generated and they want in.
Well, that's number one.
That's it.
That's one.
They want in.
But two,
listen,
but it's the same. I mean, you could say that, but it's the same thing when they try to, the net neutrality, and when it's the same shit for all these parameters and shit that they want to put on things. It's this. Listen, they're not regulating TikTok. China is.
It's just like drugs. Okay, they don't want you to buy illegal drugs. They want you to
they
buy
want
their
the
drugs.
Right.
They want the money. They want it all.
Yeah, but you listen, what's more powerful than money, nigga, is information. That's what they want, because that's how you generate the money. You got to be informed on where the money is at. But you got to have the info first so you can go get the money. So what I'm saying is these motherfuckers are afraid of the power that carry. It starts with money and information. That's all I'm saying.
I think that more so that what they should be concerned about is how that platform is affecting the youth in a negative way.
That's what they're trying to hide it under.
Okay.
That's a guise though.
But
that's not. Listen, bro, this country is made on that. The seal with the eagle on it got two different messages. You get what I'm saying? That E pluribus unum.
Right.
They got a fucking olive branch in one claw and arrows in another one. Peace and war at the same time. Nigga, come on. Like, you can't, I mean, there's no such thing.
Can't have peace without war.
But what I'm saying is you damn sure can't have them at the same time. But these motherfuckers gonna try to do that. That's what I think they're doing. Like, they're hiding the, look, if I help an old lady across the street who's struggling across the street, carry her bags and shit like that, somebody in the car passing by will be like, what a nice young man. Okay? But what if my intentions was to rob her motherfucking ass blind as soon as I walk her across the street? You understand what I'm saying? It's the intent. I can hide it behind I'm trying to help the lady. But look at what am I really after? That's what I'm talking about.
I think they're after the money. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
But
money
it's added components to that money shit.
Listen, if you go back into the history of this country, it all comes back. It don't nothing
Yeah,
move until it come back to the bread.
real.
Period. I don't care how far you go back.
That's real shit.
It's all about the bread.
Right.
Do you care if they ban TikTok?
Shit, I care like the white folks care. I care about the bread.
I don't care about TikTok like that personally.
Nigga, please, the money line, no jizzle. Come on.
I just saw an article on Instagram. I think it was through Complex. They're talking about the highest paid celebrities per post. I don't remember all. It was top 10 celebrities. I don't remember all 10.
Yeah, give me some that was who was up there.
Beyonce is getting 2.1 million per post. But I forgot where she fell in at. Number 1, Cristiano Ronaldo was getting 3.1 mil, bro, per post on Instagram. So if
did they break down how they were generating that bread?
I just read the hell. I didn't know, but
right.
I'm like, bro, Kim Kardashian's up there.
Yeah,
Kim Kardashian, Beyonce. I won't say Billie Eilish was on that list, but Cristiano Ronaldo was number 1, bro. 3.1 million per post. I'm like, bro, I'll be posting all day.
You ain't got a billion
posts
followers.
A day.
You ain't got a billion with a B.
If that was me, I'm posting at least minimum 10 posts a day. Okay? I need 30 mil a day. Period.
You need 30 mil tickets a day?
At least, bro.
You'll kill yourself with all that money.
Nah, because then I'm not gonna post for a while.
And do what?
Then
Hey, I'm not gonna post for a while. I'm gonna go post.
I'm gonna go be on the yacht and I'm gonna be doing this and doing
the
that.
yacht,
You feel me? And
right.
then I come back and post all that shit.
Right.
Get the bread back.
Hey, get another 30 mil ticket.
Yeah, I might go spend, take the homies. I might go spend about 15.
Right.
You know what I'm
you
saying?
spending 15?
Yeah, I might be going about 6-7 months.
Hold on. You spending 15 mil tickets in 6-7 months?
Yeah, with the bros, I'm private jetting it. I'm yachting it. I'm caravanning it. Everything. I'm doing the whole 9, bro. I'm everywhere. We might be gone 7 months. Africa, Europe.
Hey, well, listen. If we splitting that bread, that's his 15 mil. He blowing through 15. Leon Woodlock ain't blowing through 15. These niggas got $2 million. Okay? If we can't blow through, nigga, 2 is enough. Nah. If we can't do what the fuck we need to do.
You're missing the bigger picture though.
Listen, hold on, Jizzle. I'm not spending 15 million off the rip. Stop.
If I just made 30 million from posting on Instagram, I'm spending 15 of that.
Off the rip? I can't figure out how to spend 15.
I'm getting content while I'm gone. I'm getting content. I'm coming back. I might get 100.
AJ,
3 million. I'm just posting.
These niggas get.
I got helicopters. I got all kind of shit.
Fuck it. They get 2.5.
Nah. Hey, you get a car. You get a car.
Right.
We up.
Hey, listen. Right, nigga. You get an Accord. You get a Lexus.
Nah, bro. You gotta feed.
Listen, I'm fucking. Hey. Listen to me, bro.
You gotta feed
in
the
all
people.
real shit. If my nigga blowing 15, I'm blowing 15. Fuck it. It's my home. Listen, these niggas are my lifeline, bro. I love them like they my own family. You get what I'm saying? It ain't that many of us. We can do. Hey, we can take it.
Hey, listen, if I got 30 mil, RJ gonna make sure I spend at least 15. We gonna make it look like.
Listen,
we gonna make it look like 100 though.
That's real. That's the realest shit ever, bro.
Right, for real.
I don't understand how you blowing it that quick though. Explain to me how you blowing 15 million.
Okay.
Give me the timeline.
No, okay. So let's just say, for example.
Okay.
I'm leaving January 1st. Okay. I'm gone and you got birthdays. I'm gone from January to minimum September.
You 3/4 of the year.
Dubai, birthdays.
You gone.
Europe. I'm partying every night. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, you gonna
die. I can't talk about the drugs.
Day 5 or 6, you're dead.
I can't talk about the drugs we're gonna have on, nigga. This is a family show. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, you dig what I'm saying? It's gonna be up like that. Okay? It's gonna be at least about 8. You know what? It might be about 10 dudes. 10 of us.
Right. Yeah, I'm
We
saying
out
ain't
of
that many of
Hey,
us.
Canada, we coming to the 6. I'm in New York. I'm in Central America. I'm in Europe. I'm in Africa. I'm in Australia. I'm in everywhere. But the whole time, I'm getting content. To
Yeah,
do
no,
what?
no, to re-up the
Come
bread.
back and post again and
Re-up
get
the
that 2
bread.
million again. And I got way better content.
That's cold.
I might get the 2 million. I might get up to about 2.5 million.
That's
Who
cold.
knows?
If you getting that much per post, nigga, more power to you.
I'm trying to understand
more
why they
bread to
don't.
you.
I'm trying to understand why these celebrities that do that. Well, Kim Kardashian posts a lot, but Beyonce don't really post much. But I'm trying to figure out why not.
Oh, if the money that easy?
Yeah, if you're getting 2 mil per post, why are you not
I mean, but
posting
they
more?
don't say when that 2 mil is gathered, counted, or paid.
Well, that's
They
views.
just saying at the
that's-
end of the day,
that's views.
divide by on average per post. This is what this person would average.
It's the
So
same.
after let's say what they 40 posts a year.
Let's just say it's like posting a video on YouTube, and you're gonna get,
Yeah.
you're getting a chunk of change for that.
Right.
Same difference. So I'm just saying, if I was getting it like that, I'm gonna be doing more of that. That's all I'm saying.
Period. That's what it is.
Period.
Yeah. Listen, that was a cold. That's a cold.
Yeah.
I
wish I should
assessment.
have showed you that article.
Monetary assessment. Check this out. Listen, I want to jump to this real quick because we've been getting a lot of questions submitted to us via DM. You know what I mean? We'll appreciate y'all for that. And every now and again, want to jump out, and it'll really grab me. One of which I had to write this one down because you and I have had countless talks about this, group settings with each other. Let's talk about what is cheating. What is cheating, bro?
Hey,
Now the problem is everybody is gonna have their own version of what they think cheating is. Fine,
but you asking me what my
but
idea is.
we have to at least agree. Okay, on at least 80% of it, we all agree, and 20% we all on the outside of the circle. But this gray area, nigga, I mean this area here, this shaded area, we gotta at least agree 80%. Now, what's implicit? Sex. Fucking somebody else without the sanction of your partner. Cool. That's easy.
so that's off the table.
That's come on. I mean, that's most of us.
What I was gonna say was that I think that cheating is different for men and females. I mean, for man and woman. That's what I think. That's a different
He
thing.
kicked the hornet's nest
No.
on that one.
And it's true.
Ooh, hey, listen.
Because-
all your letters, all the comments, he gave you at him, not me. Okay.
So let me answer the question first. What do I think is cheating? Sexual intercourse. If I penetrate another female, that's cheating to me.
sure.
Or
sure.
if I'm talking to the female, trying to meet up with her so that I can penetrate her.
Okay, that's fair.
That's it. That's it for me. Okay? I'm sorry. If I tell a girl she look good and she's beautiful, that's not cheating to me. I'm sorry. That's just me though.
What about flirting
Now,
at work?
That's not how's flirting cheating.
I'm asking.
What
so you
is
said
what is flirting? Hey, you look nice today. Come on, man. Listen. Now, for women, cheating can be liking a picture on Instagram. That's cheating to some women.
Now, are you speaking from experience?
No. Not to that extent. Not to that extent,
Hey,
bro.
listen,
I'm not.
I thought the T
I'm being
stand for
real.
truth.
I ain't ever been accused of cheating for liking a girl. Okay, that's not true.
Okay.
No. Hold on. Let me break it down.
Talk that shit, nigga.
No. I wasn't accused because I liked the picture.
We woke him right up.
I wasn't accused because I liked the picture. I was accused because when said female saw that I liked the picture, went to her page, saw her, she was like, "Oh, you fucking the girl." Blah blah blah.
But what started it?
It just the like is what got her onto
Yeah.
the girl. But I'm saying the like.
The like
she
itself
didn't-
wasn't cheating.
The like itself wasn't what she thought it was.
But
that
you
got
think
her
that
on the
women
scent.
feel like liking a picture is cheating?
Listen, I have a good friend. Shout out to my homegirl Tiff, my braider. I was talking to her last week when I'm getting my hair braided, and we're having this exact conversation. And she's like, "If you don't want the girl, if you don't like the girl, why are you liking her picture?" I said, "This is Instagram. This is what Instagram was made for.
Made for likes. Like it was made for this
Yeah,
shit. That's why
this
the
is what
button
it was
is
made
there.
for. Sometimes, me personally, if I see a dope picture and the comment and what she posted was dope along with the
Yeah.
picture, I'm like, yeah, that was hard. I'm gonna like it. Whatever. It don't mean I want the girl.
So she feel like if you like a picture, you want her.
Period.
Now hold on. Here's a question. If you want listen, it's her problem with the fact that you want the girl, you're doing it publicly. Because newsflash, ladies, your nigga wants somebody else. Okay? Wow. He's not gonna say that. Nah, he don't want them like over you, but he's looked at a woman with sexual desire in his heart. Bitch, why he been with you? Okay? Nigga, it's not the end of the world. So what? Just because he's not public about it. So if the fact that you want somebody is a problem with this shit, it's a problem whether he liked the picture or not. Guaranteed he looked at another woman with lust in his heart.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Okay, hey, then what are we talking about?
Just because you're on a diet don't mean you can't look at the menu.
That's talk that shit, AJD.
And so that's why I don't feel personally like that's cheating. Me personally.
Right.
But like I said, women
now
have
acting upon said menu.
That's
indulging, ordering the appetizer,
yeah.
nigga. Eating the food. That's rough.
But women look at things a little bit differently. And respectfully. A little bit differently, because if you even have a conversation with a female, that might be considered cheating. They don't want you talking to nobody. You know what I mean? And
I've been there. I've been down that road.
Yeah. So it's a hard thing to gauge, because what women always do, they say, well, what if I did that?
Right. And I'll be like, I don't care.
So be it, whatever. At the end of the day, you still come home to me at the end of the day.
Period.
Okay? And women, I think, lose sight of that with men. And I get that you've been done wrong and this guy did that and said that. But men, we look at things a little bit differently, a little bit more simplistic, when it comes to this particular subject, when it comes to cheating. You feel what I'm saying?
That's a fact. I just don't understand that. I don't understand if a young lady wants to indulge in a fruitful relationship that's going to go somewhere with a person, then why do you do the things that tear and eat at that said fabric? If you trying to build a nice little foundation and blanket here to cover yourself with and your future, then why would you do things to fuck it up? One of which, if you know look, there are signs to things. That's what I'm getting at. If there's an intuition there, a good guess based on actions or whatever, shit that's out of place or whatever, and you got an inclination that your dude is cheating, okay, whatever. But don't purposely go out to do things to bait him into, oh, nigga, you cheating. Oh, you do, like you're destroying, you're eating at the fabric of your relationship. Trust me, no man wants to deal with that shit, especially when he's not doing nothing.
Okay, that's true.
You got to know when to hold him and when to fold him. Lady.
I'm going to play devil's advocate on this one, though, Lock, because
you usually do. You usually do.
A lot of times, not all the time, but a lot of times when females be talking about their niggas cheating, that nigga's probably cheating, okay? And he's lying to her.
No. And I'm saying, and it's based on, the inclination she got, because she knows the nigga's pattern. She's studying. She know how they make love. She know what time he come in. She know his movement. She know how he touch her, how he look at her. If any of that shit get thrown off, you get what I'm saying?
You know what, Lock? Let me ask you something. Let me ask you a question.
Here we go.
Why do you think that men will have a good woman and know she's a good woman and still cheat on her?
The insatiable need and want for more.
Wow.
It's the same reason why Bill Gates still is in fucking business making this fucking technology and computers. He got everything. It's the same reason why Jeff Bezos, these niggas got all the money. They got all the power. Why are they still doing it? Because that's how men are wired. It don't fucking matter. Because I want more. I want to amass more. I'm not making it right.
I'm not saying that, but you're talking about two people that are in the service industry who are providing a service to millions of people.
No. I'm talking
Cheating
about the need
for
more.
It's two different things.
It is. Hold on. But at the core, it's the want and need for more. But listen.
Hold on, Lock.
These niggas can't spend all that money in 100 lifetimes.
But
why are they still trying to amass the money?
They're still providing a service for the masses.
You can't. You can't hide it under that. I mean, listen.
But it's true. It's the truth. Amazon, this motherfuckers are sending packages out. I understand that,
but listen, the bottom line
Microsoft
is they
still got they update every year software.
So you don't like the Bill Gates analogy and the Steve Jobs.
What I'm saying is
Jeff Bezos.
They want to amass more. I get it, but they're providing.
Why did Floyd Mayweather continue fighting when he was already 47-0, 48-0? Why did he go to 49 and 50? Why?
Because he wanted to leave the game at the top, and he wanted to feel like he was the best that ever did it.
But he already was when he left.
I don't know if he already was.
My point is, he was already claiming that. He was claiming that.
No, but claiming it and feeling like you're accepted like that from your peers is two different things.
That's gonna make the difference in 2-3 different fights.
So why he still not fighting?
My point is, no. He retired from the game, but he's still fighting. Just more. I'm talking about that's how a man is hardwired. You ask me why
You got a
do
man,
men cheat?
There's relationship issues, but look, I feel like every man wants to have a good woman. I feel like every woman wants to have a good man. I feel like when men find the woman that the woman of their dreams, so to speak, a good woman, got a good head on her shoulders. She's not out here in the streets. She's not running around fucking and sucking every nigga she see. She's a good girl. She want to be at home. She want to cook clean. She want to service her man. A real woman. Why, if that's what he wants, why is he cheating on her? That's what I'm asking you. Don't talk to me. I don't want to hear about Jeff Bezos, nigga, and these other niggas.
That was my analogy, bro. What I'm saying is, you're trying to listen. A man wants to amass more. That's all. That's what I'm getting at. It's never enough for niggas. Most of us. You get what I'm saying?
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something that a nigga told me. A real nigga. He said, "Look, man, we got to be more disciplined." As men.
That's for life.
We gotta be more disciplined.
1,000,000% agree with that.
But
with our families, with ourselves, with our women, with our children. Come on.
But I also feel like this too, though. Men are only as faithful as their options.
That's real. Come on, we all know that. We all know that. Come on, bro. That's real.
Hey,
we
niggas ain't turning down nothing but they shirt collar, fam.
When
you
they
feel
got
what
it.
I'm saying? That's
real. Now look, we gotta lean against that posture just to be natural and be with a woman. Let's just make that clear.
Look, we talked about that last time.
We did.
You know,
Okay?
we're king.
So,
technically, I don't know about every other man, but the original man, you know,
Yeah,
we came from having multiple wives, 13,
real.
15, 20.
Again,
Okay?
we are not with
I don't
this
know about everybody else what they was doing. Okay, but us, I know what we was doing.
Right.
Okay, it is in the history books.
Right. Period.
Okay,
That's real talk.
but again, at the end of the day, nowadays, listen, we got to be in a more committed relationship. And as men, we got to do better. Okay, I want to raise the bar for us men. Period.
But okay, listen.
We have to do better.
But you
period.
can't just say we have to do better. You have to paint the picture of what that looks like. You have to bullet point. Listen, AJ, better is relative. Do you know that? I could say you could say Lock. I could score only I could have a bad game hooping, right? And then you could be like, Lock, you need to do better. I had 2 points last game. I had 4 points this game.
Yeah,
okay, still, but I did better. But still, nigga, it wasn't. You get what I'm saying? Better is relative. You have to explain what better is. You have to bullet point out when men need to do better. What does that look like?
Let me go back to the basketball analogy. If you have 2 points one game, and I say, Lock, you got to do better. You got 4 points the next game. Then we're on the right track.
Then we did no.
Okay?
We did do
building.
better, but we're still not
building.
where we need to be. What I'm saying is, you need to say, Lock, from you, nigga, we need 16 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 blocks a game.
You know what we got to do?
That's what we need. That's how you bullet point that.
What we got to do is we got to start with being honest about
course.
about what we want.
No. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
In order to be honest about what you want, you have to bullet point that out.
No. But you got to be honest about what we want. Is number one saying, do I even want to be in a relationship? Okay?
Am I ready for that? Can I handle that? Yeah.
Am I ready to be in a committed relationship, or do I want to still be in the streets? Okay. Do I want to be with this one woman that I love, or do I want to be in the streets?
That's
and
a good point.
Be
Shit
with
or get off the pot.
I want to learn. I want to live my life. I don't want to answer to nobody.
Shit or get off the pot. That's a good.
Number one, we got to be honest to ourselves first. What do we want? Do we want to be tied down, or do we want to be free?
Number 2.
I want to talk about number one more time. Okay? Do you want to be locked down, or do you want to be free? And this is why I tell people, have you ever seen an eagle in a cage?
No, hey, listen, it's a sad sight.
No, hey.
It's a sad. I seen one in the cage at the zoo.
Your wings and
nigga.
fly. Fly, young man, fly. Okay? Hey. Hey,
that's real shit though.
It is. Now number 2. Hey, now number 2. Once you've been honest.
Okay.
Once you've been honest, that's when you got to be disciplined. You know what? Because I'm gonna tell you something about you women.
And consistent.
I'm gonna tell you women why you women ain't shit. I'm looking right in the camera now. Because a man will be single for 15 years, and will none of y'all give the nigga no game. As soon as he get a girlfriend,
Lord have mercy.
all you girls start coming out the goddamn woodwork.
Them bitches come out the
sewers.
sewers. They come out the sewers.
Women want what they can't have.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, women don't see. Look, you want me to say something? About
you let me or somebody start posting. Let's say my DMs is dry. You let me post a woman tomorrow, nigga. Listen, by nightfall, it's gonna be 50 DMs.
Listen, men can have friends, and a friend can bring a girl through, and she'll be dope, and we'll say she was dope. I want to find me a girl like that.
Right.
Women have friends. One of them bring their man through, and the girl says, I want him.
Right.
Fuck them other niggas. I want this nigga. And y'all gotta be honest with yourself and look at the mirror for yourself. Because you know it's the truth.
So listen.
Women want what they cannot have, bro. I know niggas that wear wedding rings right now to get more play.
Yeah, that's real.
That are not married, that are single. Put a wedding ring on and attracts more women.
That's sad.
It is sad, but it's
That's
the world we
sad.
live in. God help us all.
Right. Right.
God help us all.
Hey, that's the world we live in.
No, it's the truth.
Listen, then you add children to that bunch. Listen. That's when it stopped being funny.
That's when we got to
Because
really
there's more
be
lives
serious.
at stake now. You get what I'm saying?
for
Like
real.
that's when it really stopped being funny. When you add children to the mix of like a toxic family environment, like when a relationship ain't healthy.
And your careless decisions that men are making.
Yeah, for sure.
Men and women both
sure.
together making
Yeah.
careless decisions.
That's
Absolutely.
rough. So what you think flirting in the workplace is out of line? You think that's cheating?
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something I saw on Oprah Winfrey years ago. 78% of all affairs happen at work.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
It's proximity to people. It's you're around them a lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's time. I got it.
So, but then you got to define what is flirting. Okay. I done said hi to somebody and it's like, you're a flirt. I'm like, all I said was hi. Like, come on. So you know when it goes too far is what I'm saying. You know when someone's trying to really, really pop at you.
It's some
Or
people that
you're
claim
popping.
that they have no idea that somebody is flirting. Like the shit got to be blatant. Like they damn near got to touch them on the ass or
I
violate
think
them just to know that they being flirted with.
I mean, listen, it gets a little convoluted, but I think
For
that
sure.
for some people, I want to say that it is. We have some friends right now. I'm not gonna say their names, but if people see this, they're gonna know what I'm talking about. If a girl says hi to them, she on me.
Yeah,
like,
that's
bro,
that.
no,
oh
it's
my
not
God,
true.
right.
That is not true.
That
So
is real.
again, the same way people can say someone's trying to flirt with me, people can be on the opposite saying I didn't even notice it.
That's true. But
So-
what I'm saying is, okay, let's say that is true. What constitutes? Oh, where do you draw the line with somebody flirting with your partner or them flirting with a person? What is that for you?
I think for me, it got to be.
You watching your partner right now? She's dealing with somebody, okay, and or she have what is she doing that's flirting?
I think that like laughing a certain way could be considered flirting, kind of touching and
Laughing,
whatever. Yeah,
She can't laugh because
No,
you the funny
no.
nigga.
What I'm saying is that if the guy says something that's not funny,
Oh, and
and
she
you
just
oh my god, yeah, like come on,
that's too much.
that is too much.
You flirting.
And females do that.
you
Laugh, over laugh,
You like nigga that wasn't
but
that
it's
funny.
not funny. And I'm pretty funny, and and some of you hoes be having stone faces, and I be saying some funny shit. So I be like, okay, I guess this ain't going well.
Hey, that shit took a turn, right?
But
Exactly.
regardless,
right?
here's my thing. It's hard for me to talk about this kind of specific topic because if you don't trust the person that you're with, what are we talking about?
Yeah, of course.
So I can't even be in the space to even say, well, let me talk about this. Because when I'm with somebody, this thought is not even a thought in my mind. I'm just like, hey, you know what? It is
Plus,
what it
every
is.
situation is unique, and what some people consider flirting is, different than others. What I consider flirting is, nigga, they got laws against shit like this. It's called intent. What is your intent? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he's like,
Look,
yo, let me take you to lunch.
I'm a writing and recording artist. I am I do sync licensing. I perform. I do all this shit. Let's say my girl is my manager, and the guy, she bad, and the guy is, the nigga thinks she fly. I'm not mad at my girl for smiling and doing what it take to get me booked, nigga, so we can get the bread and bring it home. I'm not mad at that. Now, I am mad if she's doing that for her own personal gain to do some shit behind my back, flirting with it. What is your intent?
So
now,
as long-
listen, hold
hold
on.
on,
It starts there, but there are some physical things you can do to cross the lines of flirting.
So as long as she's doing it for your benefit, you're okay with that.
No. As long as she,
But if she's
hold
doing it for
on.
her benefit, that's a problem.
Nah, he trying to twist up my words.
I'm asking.
No, I'm telling you.
You just said, hold on.
I'm going to tell you what I said.
Hold on. If she's going out there and flirting and getting the bread and bringing it and getting you booked, you're okay with that.
I said for the betterment of us two. What is the intent? If her intention is to listen to me. Is to bring more of a stability to our home, and it's not behind my back. I'm with that. If she's doing it unbeknownst to me and it's behind my back, no, I have a problem with that.
So if she's flirting behind your back, but she's getting you booked and bringing you bread.
No, she's not. Listen, but if she's doing it, behind my back, yes, sir. I do have a problem with that.
Here's my thing about flirting is when you're dating somebody, obviously you think they look good. Obviously, other niggas don't think they look good too. That's just
facts.
Call a spade.
They're gonna see the same shit you saw.
I don't mind niggas being attracted to my girl or whatever. I don't got a problem with that. If he keeps trying to take her out to lunch, though, I got to pull up and have a talk with this nigga. That's how I feel.
Hey, that's where you draw the line.
That's where I draw the line at. Listen, stop. Ask once. Now I got a man. I'm cool. Now the next, hey, man, what's up, man? What your man, you doing this? Nah, nigga. And I've been that nigga.
I was just gonna ask you that.
Yeah.
Have you been that nigga?
Absolutely.
Right. Did you win some of them?
Did I win some of them? Come on. Look,
talk your shit, AJD.
We're going to get into that on another episode. Okay? But the fact is, at this point, that I'm not going for that. Okay? Ain't no lunches popping off. Nigga got one time to ask you.
That's it.
You got to answer one time.
Once you give him the answer,
after that, After that, now if he's just being too persistent, that's borderline harassment.
Of course,
honestly.
yeah, right. Then that's when the man got to step in like, yo, enough is enough.
Like, man, you want to let me take you out? And blah, like, but.
Yeah, nah, hell no.
But as men and women, okay, we got to trust our partners, okay, in the workplace.
I think that starts with being comfortable within. Look, man, let me tell you something. Ego done destroyed and killed more niggas than cancer, bombs, COVID, motherfucking all the diseases you put together. Ego done killed more people than that. It was killing motherfuckers before those were even diseases on earth.
Yeah, facts.
Okay? Once you understand that most of the things that you go through, think about, or anything like that are just ego. 80% of them are ego. They're who you think you need to be in that moment, not who you really want to be. You will learn to let shit go. Ego, bro, the male ego in particular, has killed more motherfuckers on earth than natural disasters. Okay? That's the ultimate one, the ego. It don't even exist. You
fact.
think it does.
That's your worst enemy. Really.
That's real
your
shit,
ego
bro.
is your worst enemy.
Okay? And that's what it is with this flirting shit, with this cheating shit. Most of it is ego driven.
Let me ask you this, Lock. I mean, okay, it's ego driven, cool. But have you ever just seen somebody and you was like, she the one.
I got to have her. She got to be mine. Nigga,
she the one.
Her.
That's not
fucking
I'm talking about when you feel like she was put on this earth
for me. No,
for
God,
you.
I have told her that.
Yeah.
Okay?
Is that
God
ego?
made you for me.
Is that ego? Or is that?
Yes. That I'm going to tell you what. No. You going off a frequency, but I'm saying to her what I think I need to say. That's my ego talk.
No, I'm asking, do you feel like that though?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I feel like that.
Okay. And so if you feel like that, how can it be ego? I feel
because
like you're put on this earth for
because
me.
I don't know if what I'm assured of is that God made you for me. But that don't mean that she feel like that. That's my ego talk.
But what if she do feel like that?
I mean, then our frequencies meet. And
now you got a twin flame.
And
and now what am I doing? Am I? That's what I'm saying. It's not ego.
It is, Jizzle. When you boil down. No. But the ego helped you that go around. What I'm saying is, in most cases, it destroys you. When you listen to who it is you think you need to be, it's rough, bro.
Yeah, it's a battle.
Rough.
It's definitely a battle.
Put it like this: more bad decisions have been made in that valley of decision than good ones. Mm-hmm. You understand? When you at that fork in the road, it's way more negative energy decisions have been made than positive energy. That's a fact. Based on ego.
Hey, listen, and Lord knows I done been in that. Hey, how the Bible verse go? Yea, though I walk through the valley of the death, I should fear no evil. Hey, look, I done been there. Plenty of times.
You done been there, nigga, and back, huh?
I done been at the crossroads.
That's
you hear
real.
me?
That's real, AJ.
Hey, at the crux. Plenty of times.
And how you come out, though? Look at you.
Sometimes I came out,
the rose that grew from the concrete.
Listen, if you ever seen Shawshank Redemption, I didn't crawl through 500 yards of shit and came out clean on the other side. Okay, and that's a fact. That's a major fact. You feel me? And I'm blessed.
I done watched the nigga do it for 20 plus years.
Hey, listen, and I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
That's
I'm highly
real.
favored. But all the mistakes that I made when I was young is what got me to where I'm at today. You know
Check this out. Look, speaking of mistakes, look how I'm going to parlay this one. Everybody knows that Linwood Locke is a single bachelor. You know what I'm saying? Never been married, no children. You know what I mean? I'm just out here living my life, homie.
Living your life.
Vibrating as high as I can.
To the
living
best
in
of
my
your
truth.
abilities.
God is the greatest every day. I'm meditating. I'm eating right. I'm doing my shit, okay? Now, recently, you know, I mean, listen, you know, shit, I'll be 42 in a few ticks. That's not no, you know, I'm not, look, 40s are considered the last of what is your quote unquote youthful years, okay? That's what they call those. Now, I'd like to have children. I'd like, look, I can't even get to the question.
Why do you?
I can't even get to the question. Listen,
Why do you?
My
think you
point
wanna have
is, now
children?
we've had this talk off camera on more than one occasion. I would like for you to explain to the people why you advise me at over 40 years old, a man that eventually wants a family. Okay, why do you advise me against that?
And what I want the people to hear is this: he says he's about to be 42, and he eventually wants to have a family.
Well, I mean, shit, it's a protracted period of time.
I'm just saying, not today.
I can't make one tomorrow.
But here's what I'm trying to tell you. But let me give y'all some background. I'm in a unique situation to where I've had a kid young, you know, and I got a kid. I just had a baby, Aaliyah, who I love dearly. Okay. And so I've had a kid young and I've had a kid older. And I've told him my advice, but I've also surveyed and asked other parents who were older, who had kids, and said, listen, obviously we love our kids, but if you didn't have no kids, would you have a kid right now over 40?
They all say no.
99.9% say no. Okay? And the reason is because, one, you don't got the same energy you did when you was in your 20s. Okay? Your energy level is different. Right now, you're 40 now is the new 30. Okay? You at the pinnacle.
Talk that shit.
Okay? You live in your bed like he just gave you. He's single. He's a bachelor. He eating right. He fasting. He working out. He doing his whole
shit. Talk that shit. Just to let the people know what I'm doing.
He's at the highest point that he's ever been at.
I'm
right
vibrating
now.
higher than I ever.
So he's
in
still
my life.
Ascending.
Facts.
And if he has a baby, that shit's that's gonna crash and burn like a rock falling out the sky immediately. Okay, and so what I'm telling him is, dude,
my mama gonna see this and choke the shit out this nigga.
Do not have a baby now, bro. You missed that time, fam. And it's okay.
I missed it.
You missed it. It's gone. You missed it, bro. And it's cool. It's fine. That's okay.
I missed it.
You talking about eventually one day. Listen, if the girl of his dreams walked in the studio right now, he still wouldn't have a baby with her for at least about 2 or 3 years.
You don't know that, Jizzle.
Okay, you meet a girl right now. So what's the fastest you gonna have a baby with her?
A year, the fastest.
That's not happening. I know this nigga. 2 years. I'm gonna say 2 years. 44.
That's not happening.
44 with a baby. 50 nigga with a 5-year-old. Come on, my guy. Nah, bro. You at the preschool at 50? Nah. You don't want to do that. You don't even want that. And the thing is this.
So what I'm gonna do, Jizzle? I want progeny.
I think that you should, number one, here's what I told you. If you do want to have a baby with a girl that already has some kids.
Oh, this nigga, listen,
okay?
That's his favorite.
Nah.
Have a baby with a bitch
because she's gonna
have children.
Because she has the experience. You lack experience in this area, in this area.
That's a fact.
And at this age, you don't want to deal with that. You don't know what's going on. You think that you know, you don't know. I'm telling you.
Of course.
Respectfully.
No, I don't think that I even know.
Don't do it to yourself. I'm telling you. And this is for anybody out there.
You know what I feel like right now?
What?
I feel like, remember the story years ago, the edible? Remember you said, look, man, I'm telling you. Look, remember that? I feel like right now, look.
I'm going to tell him that story.
I might need to listen to this nigga.
Look, we getting our haircut at the homie Reg's.
Nah, don't tell that. Come on, man.
I got to tell that story. We getting our haircut at the homie Reg's house. Every Friday, we over there. We drinking, we kicking it. Lock ain't ate all day. The homie pulls up with some edibles. He had some Rice Krispie treats.
Homemade.
I told this nigga, do not eat that. I'm speaking from experience. I've already had edibles before. I know how I get, and you get Listen, on its own.
It ain't supposed to smell. The tint to it ain't supposed to be green. None of that. So yeah, that was a bad mistake. Anyway, it was a bad trip. That night is in history amongst our circle of homies.
No, so all I'm gonna say real quick is that it got bad for the nigga. And I'm not gonna get into the story. Like he played me out last week. It got bad for him that night. And that's why he's saying, I feel like that. And I'm telling anybody listening, if you're over 40, it ain't worth it, bro. Live your life, travel, And just, you can still be content, bro, without having kids. Everybody ain't meant to have kids. I really do feel like that. And some of you, I was gonna say motherfuckers, but people that got kids, I'm seeing y'all kids out here in the streets running around, don't got no sense.
None.
Okay, ain't got no
Shouldn't
home
be
training.
raising no children.
Shouldn't have had them in the first place.
That's a fact.
But Locke wants to be a good dad and involve dad, and I feel like I want that for him too. But hey, this time, bro, it's not stopping for nobody. This time is moving, fam. It is moving. It ain't no slowing down. And I feel like it might have missed you, my nigga. I'm keeping it real with you.
Well, listen, I respect that, but hey, it's a good thing that this nigga ain't living my life. It's a good thing that I'm in charge of my own life and I get to make my own decisions. But this guy is not this ain't what they call gobbledygook. This ain't this like fly by night shit this nigga talking. You understand what I'm saying?
If we still doing this podcast, and when you have a baby, we gonna bring this back up and talk about shit then. And we're gonna see how this nigga looking then and how he talking then. I guarantee you shit gonna be different. They gonna be looking different.
It's gonna be different.
They gonna be talking different.
Of course. Of course. That's what fatherhood bring, right? That's what you start doing. Looking different and talking different.
I don't know if I was looking different. I done battled through. I already told you I crawled through 500 miles of shit and came out clean on the other side. So I'm different.
So you saying I'm not gonna do that?
I came through young though. Like right now, I don't know. I think it would have hit me different right now for the first time. I'm gonna be real.
Okay, all right.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Right now, for me at this age, it would have hit me different.
Facts.
If I didn't have the experience that I already had.
Yeah. So now you leveraging the experience.
Yeah. So I'm able to just it's like riding a bike for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it ain't like that for you. You ain't never rode this kind of bike. You see what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that. That's real talk right there, man. Listen, I'm not mad at that, Jizzle. I'm not upset at the fact that you feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Because you're only looking out for my best interest. That's honest. Like, we have had this conversation a million times. But I don't understand how you can't see it from my perspective. Like, for no reason can you just see it through the lenses of mine.
Listen, I want to say this, and if you want to edit this out, I'm okay with that.
Nah, don't say nothing crazy.
No, I'm not gonna say nothing crazy. Okay, but if you want to edit it out, I'm fine. Look, we're gonna do the clap, let you know. Listen,
Right.
Locke, years ago, Locke was in a relationship, and he was gonna move out and move in with his girl. I told his mama, hey, don't change the locks. Okay? I know this nigga. Okay? And you want to ask me, did he move in with her? Listen, no, he did not. It never came to it. They ain't been together since. Okay? Respectfully. Okay? And so I'm talking about people that I know.
He's a cold motherfucker. He's cold, homie.
I'm talking to you from the perspective of me knowing how people are.
Period.
I told his mama, listen, do not change the locks.
Why, Jizzle?
He ain't gonna be gone long. Okay, that's why. And you know what happened?
What?
That nigga never left.
I never left. Hey, never cracked the door, nigga.
And I say, hey, I knew it. I say, hey, nah, that right there, that ain't gonna work.
Woo!
And that was set out of love.
Hey, listen. He was on me about that one. He was like, nah, that ain't what you want, fam. Just like he on me about the kids.
Yeah.
He was like, nah, that ain't what you want, Locke. You don't want to do that.
Like, hey, you doing good? Hey, you doing good? And you looking good?
Hey, don't do it.
You
don't
thriving.
do that.
Don't go backward. Not like that. But find you a wife, get married, and live that life. That's a good life too.
Yeah.
Travel.
For sure.
Enjoy life, for sure. Absolutely.
I got you. I understand that. What do you think about the trauma from past relationships? What do you think about, like, look, let me look. Before we get into guy-girl relationships and, monogamous relationships, let's talk about, because we businessmen, okay? We do business. Yeah. We get money. We got companies, whatever. Let's talk about the trauma that they never address this in business relationships that you carry from one to the other. I'll go first. Let me raise my hand, okay? I had a bad experience years ago with somebody I trusted, okay? I don't want to bring up no names, but the nigga was a very important piece and vital part of my music career. He stood at the helm. He was the driver of the car load. I was the driver, but the nigga was shotgun. You know what I mean? He was my lookout man. Right. If I'm the sniper, he the spotter. You know what I'm saying? I never asked this nigga for nothing. I never asked nothing for free. I always paid him, even though he was my man, bro. You get what I'm saying?
So what things go wrong at?
That nigga turned on me because he could not discern from his personal life and personal decisions to do things that weren't conducive to the business that we were doing. He let bullshit get in the way of the money and the business. And he let that drive him and make his decisions. That was the biggest issue. That was the fucking problem. And that ultimately drove a stake in the business relationship and eventually the friendship between he and I. And now it makes me leery, right? Let's say when somebody is in his predicament, like I'll go out to, he was one of the things that he did was he was my engineer.
Okay.
Nigga made, we was making magic, bro. The nigga, couldn't nobody fuck with him. He was the best. We was recording over there in North Hollywood and shit was pop. That all fell off the table when he let his personal life get in the way of the business. And he let the personal decisions drag that on. I still suffer. I'm going to raise my hand. I still suffer traumatically from that. That, it may have been my mistake. You can't trust a nigga no further than you can throw him. Fine. I'm just telling you what I feel. You get what I'm saying? It may have been my bad for giving a nigga that much leverage.
But how has that affected you moving forward in different business
now,
relationships?
That's a great question. Because now he's the measuring stick when I look at niggas. Because based on that experience. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Now I'm looking at him through the lenses of that experience. But that's not giving this guy a fair chance. Like he don't know shit about what happened. You know what I mean? He don't know how the nigga fucked me out of money or he don't know none of that.
It's hard to do business with people that you have relationships with already.
That's a fact.
Especially people that you care
This was when I was relatively young though.
Doing business with people that are friends is tough, which is why one thing I love about LeBron and how he put his circle on and got everybody on. And
what a great example.
There hasn't been no friction. Well, not that we know of anyway, obviously.
What a great example.
But that's a rarity. You know, Jay-Z be with the same guys, but these guys are few and far between. A lot of guys, man, money comes between a lot of people.
But what I'm saying is we're talking about the trauma.
Right.
Like the trauma. I wanted to bring that up. Men also suffer from trauma in these business relationships from shit going bad and sour. I'm gonna tell you one man that is suffering from the trauma, but he's not letting it break him. My nigga Dame Dash. You get what I'm saying? It bothers him. It's traumatic to the nigga that niggas don't do good business and that they not honest and that they lie and they don't tell the truth and they scheme and they plot. You get what I'm saying? Dame is out. He's always outspoken about all of that shit. And he's not happy about it.
I don't think he's suffering from trauma because of it though. I think that Dame a lot of times talks about his experiences, but he's also learned from them. And he's still moving on. He's still doing things. He just chooses to move differently. Because of his trauma.
Look at the energy in the look at how he tells the stories. The shit still make him aggy low key. Like the nigga still aggravated when you know what I'm saying?
Everyone, I mean, if you're Dame Dash, everyone's gonna ask you about Jay-Z. You know?
No, I watched even other shit.
I watched this
with Leo Cohen.
I watched his last interview. I saw a small clip of it, and it made it seem like I'm a Jay-Z. Jay-Z's the GOAT host.
We already know.
Yeah.
Those of y'all who saw episode 1, you know
says
already.
That, but it said I was like, bro, Dame always got Jay-Z. That's how that was my initial thought. I'm like, Jay-Z, Dame always talking about Jigga, whatever. But I watched the whole interview, and that little small clip was just clickbait because in the whole clip,
he wasn't even.
It wasn't like he was even hating or feeling any kind of way about it. They asked him a question. He's just telling the story about what happened.
Right.
They just clipped that part about it. So without context, bro, sometimes things may look a certain way.
So what do you think that like let's lead that back into the trauma.
But Dame should have trauma though, because of that. You know, you lost out on millions of dollars. A guy you came up in the dirt with feels a certain way. So
right.
It should be some traumatic stuff. I think that men have more trauma instead of from business, from relationships with women.
No, they do, but what never gets talked about is the added component of the business relationships and how niggas take they past. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I used to get bread with this nigga till they take that to a new situation. And now we can parlay that into the women, but some of that shit is obvious.
Well, I think with anybody, any relationship that you have with anybody, if something goes sour, it's going to be a learning lesson moving forward.
Right. No losses, just lessons. I feel that.
Whether it was your homie or whatever. I remember I got into a situation some years ago, and Lock talked to my brother, and he was like, "Bro, we don't know what AJ doing," and that's because I gotta keep my friends and my business separate. You see what I'm saying? Not because you don't trust anybody, but because why even put people in situations where even things could even go sour, even go awry. You know what I mean?
No, I got that.
And so, but that's from past experiences. You see what I'm saying? And so that's.
But what about with women, Jizzle?
I think that with women and when
let's take first the male perspective with the trauma. Okay, what trauma do you think men bring mostly to a new relationship?
the trauma of their ex-girl lying to him, telling the baby was his, or they cheated on him and fucked his homie.
Yeah.
All kind of shit.
Facts.
Lied on the nigga, called the police on a nigga. You know, all
Right.
kind of stuff.
Now
So,
what's the other perspective from female to male?
female to
The
male.
trauma they bring.
Oh, he did her dirty. Slept with her sister. Slept with her mom, her daughter.
Or this
Beat her
you know,
up,
some shit when they
you know,
beat her up
beat her
when
up,
she
you
was
know.
younger. Somebody may have touched her, or violated her. It didn't have to be a family member. Could have been somebody in public, and you know what I'm saying. She brings all that trauma to these relationships. What I'm saying is, when is too much? Like, when do you tell your partner, listen, I can no longer shoulder, bear, help, hold, or aid you in this trauma?
That's tough because if you love somebody, you know, how much is too much? You know what I mean?
Right. It's all relative,
If-
but what I'm saying is, like, nigga, like, I know they say for better or for worse till death do us part and stuff like that, but
is she mistreating? So are the person that has the trauma mistreating the other person because of it? And so now
yeah, no. Yeah,
relationship
the
is
trauma
toxic?
the trauma is having an effect on this relationship, not a good one, a negative one. Sure.
Listen, anything toxic needs to be out of there.
Period.
ASAP. That's how I feel.
Yeah, that's a killer.
You know, it's hard to see that when you're living in it, but you got to be able to separate yourself from that and really try to exit as soon as you get the first red flag. To be honest with you, because most of the time, it's only gonna be downhill from there. I'm just gonna keep it real. That's just in my experience.
What's been your experience?
Listen, once the trust is gone, the relationship is gone. Get out of there.
That's
Men
that.
and women,
How
both
I
of
tell
y'all.
it.
Look, it's over. It ain't never coming back. If you want some real game, go listen to all the old songs that came out in the 70s. They'll tell you the thrill is gone. All that. Listen, once the trust is broke, it's a
over.
wrap.
It's over.
You can't get that back. You know
It's
what I'm
over.
saying?
Look, we got a homie that's going through a unique situation. We love him dearly. He's one of our partners. We don't care to bring up any other particulars other than that. But it just, based on whatever situation he may or may not be going through, allegedly, okay, I want to know, how long do you go before a woman expects you to propose?
This is cold.
And women,
This is cold.
Listen, if you do want your man to propose, do you attach that to an ultimatum if you feel like there should be one? Like do you give an ultimatum with that? And is that okay?
There's levels to relationships. So I feel like you got to date somebody for at least 2 years before you even really get to know who the person is.
Facts.
That's just me period.
Yeah, that's real.
So after now it's 2 years of us just being in a relationship. After that, now we got to move in together. I got to live with you now for at least about another year or two because that's when I'm going to find out the real you. That's 4 years, potentially. Now I got to see, okay, so now I got through this and got through that. How do I really feel about this relationship? Do I want to have a baby with you? I could like you and might not want a baby with you. I may not want to marry you. Some people just don't want to get married anyway.
Right.
But my answer is 5 years
What?
before you talk about marriage.
So you're saying that after 5 years, she has a legitimate gripe to start asking you to propose to her?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And how old is she?
Yeah,
If
that,
she's
that
older,
matters too.
that might come down to 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now listen, what if she's giving ultimatums? Like, bottom line shit. Like,
Like
nigga,
women.
marry me or get out.
Women, never give a man an ultimatum.
It ain't gonna be pretty.
Yeah, because listen,
Okay, and because let me just tell you some real shit. Other than the obvious, right? If he succumbs to your ultimatum, that should tell you everything you need to know about your man.
no, and man, listen, if you do
No,
that,
listen.
she gonna give you ultimatums every time she wants you to do something.
That's exactly where I was going with that. That's
Yeah.
gonna tell you what kind. Listen, if your man succumbs to an ultimatum that you are saying and there's no logic or fact or whatever behind it, people should only succumb to the truth and what God has put on earth, not just because you saying something out of your mouth. Now, what you saying out of your mouth carries the vibration of the truth, fine. But if it does not, hell no, you got a mouse for a man. Okay, you're going to be punking that nigga for the rest of your relationship. Man, I'm telling you.
That's a fact.
You do not succumb to an ultimatum unless it pleases God. You want to know how it pleases God? When it sits right with you and your frequency. When you level and you neutral or high up about the frequency, that's God talking. That's when you know you in tune and in harmony with the universe. Not something a motherfucker saying out of their mouth just because you love them. Again, it goes back to the ego. That's ego talking.
But they got to be compromised. But women, don't give them. I don't think anyone should give anybody no ultimatum.
Yeah, period. Yeah, come
all,
on, man.
Really.
Nah.
But men have to be sensitive to women's needs and know that all women want to get married. I don't think that women grow up looking at fantasies and fairy tales on Disney Channel and Disney movies of girls running around. Their slipper got lost. A nigga found it. He found her. They want to fall in love. That's not reality. You know? But I think that most women just want to get married, but most men don't have those kind of dreams like that growing up.
What do you feel like drives that? Do you feel like it's like the viability of marriage? Like niggas, they promote Hallmark cards and this and that, and you get what I'm saying? Like they just grow up with that fantasy land shit?
Nah, I think that every girl just wants to find her Prince Charming. You know, I think she just feels like there's
what does that have to do with being married?
There's a nigga out there for her. That's what
has
for
nothing
her
to do with being married.
But for
I
her,
got a woman in my life. I don't have to marry her.
Nah, but that's what solidifies it for her. That's what Prince Charming is for her. I'm good enough for him to put a ring on it and
to go into business with me.
Spend $20,000 on a wedding or $30,000.
I'm good enough for him to sign a legally binding contract and make us a corporation.
Do you want to get married?
I don't know, AJD. Some days I gotta be honest, man. This is the T.R.U.S.T podcast. The T stand for truth. Some days I absolutely want to be married.
Why?
Some days I think about it to myself. I'm like, you know what? I'm all right.
On the days you want to be married, why do you feel like you want to do that?
Because I feel like the vibration of spending my life with a beautiful young lady who I'm just head over heels for, who I would lay my life down for, do anything for, grow with, listen to, learn from. I just feel like the vibration from that could be so beneficial to me, her, and a future that we create. You get what I'm saying? And whoever is watching and learning from that. Now, the downside to that is, no, the shit could flip on you. You get what I'm saying? And it could be just as bad as it is good. Not that I'm looking like that. What I'm saying is some days my vibration is so good and I'm so secure. I'm feeling so great just being me alone. I'm like, man, I'm good. God is the greatest. What else? What else do I need after that? You feel what I'm saying? I'm telling you the truth. My nigga, that's how I
feel
live.
that. And that's what I'm trying to say is that men and women have different views when it comes to relationships and being married. Some men, I'm sure, want to get married, but most women all want to get married. Yeah. Most women, when they're young, they visualize their wedding. They have it planned out. They have a nigga they want to be with. This is my nigga that was God put on earth for me and all this, what I don't even know, Beauty and the Beast or whatever. I don't know what cartoons they watch. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. You don't think it's over sensationalized and commercialized from when they're babies?
I don't know. I never thought about it like that. I just feel like, honestly, I feel like it's instinctual for them.
To what? Just want to be married? I think it's instinctual for them to want to be chosen. I don't know what that has to do with marriage, but two things can't be further apart. It doesn't have nothing. One don't have nothing to do with that.
But two things can't be true at the same time as well.
Listen. So you feel like they should? You feel like they're legitimized in their feelings about wanting to be married and having a protracted period of time?
I don't know if it's about being legitimized, but I respect however everybody has the right to feel however they want to feel.
Of course.
So, and that's the thing. Women want to get married. That's the thing. I ain't never had no conversation with none of my friends, and that was like, I want to get married, and I can't wait to die. I ain't never had that convo.
Right. We just don't have
niggas have been with girls for a while, and it's like, I'm gonna propose, and that, it's the right thing to do.
Right.
But the timetable hasn't been 2 or 3 years. I don't know none of my homies that have did that. Been with a girl 2 years, I'm proposing, let's get married. Nah, I haven't seen that. We gotta go through thick and thin if you want.
But we do have one that has been with the chick for a little, not quite the 3-year mark, and the heat is turning up.
Yeah, and I feel like that's too soon for me personally. I think they've been together a couple years, but this particular friend moves real fast. So they've been living together. I'm gonna tell you how fast he moves. This is my bro. We found
talk this shit.
He moved in with her.
Start from
and
right
we didn't
there.
know about it. When we found out about it, he was already living with her. And we was like, yo, he was like, I thought I told y'all. No,
nah,
nigga,
you
didn't
ain't
say
tell us nothing. Right.
So it's like, now that's different. Maybe he's one of those niggas. I don't know. I can't tell you that. Maybe he want to get me. I don't know. But if you want to get, and that's the funny part about it. Because he was one of the ones that was like, man, I want to buy a ring. And I tried to talk the nigga out of it.
Right, initially. And now.
He wanted to buy a ring. I tried to talk the nigga out of it. He didn't want to listen.
Right.
But now she hit him with the ultimatum. Now he has an attitude about it. I'm like, nigga, you trying to buy a ring 8 months ago. Now you tripping? Like, I don't get it. So, women, know the niggas you with, okay? And their shortcomings. You feel what I'm saying?
That's real, man. Listen. Do you know, homie? We've been talking to the people for a nice little minute here.
How long
has
it been?
Listen, it's been a nice little chunk of time. Wait, Swag. How long we been at it, Swag and Lex?
Over an hour.
Yeah. We north of an hour. Listen, nothing could warm my heart more, man. No homo. Okay. Pause. Nothing could warm my heart more than building a platform with my brother, week in and week out, to service and help build the vibration of the people, homie.
Right.
And doing it from a perspective of real righteous niggas that come from real righteous backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? That ain't perfect. Okay,
Far from it.
But we strive for perfection every day.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we give God all the glory.
There's a lot of
real
judgment
niggas
up
to
in
our
here, too, all of a
families,
sudden.
to the children, to our moms, to our parents. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, we all that. To our blocks, to our hood, to our circle of homies. Nothing brings me more pleasure than to be able to do that and build that week after week with my brother, AJD. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And to the whole circle of Vibe Junkies, to all our homies. You know, VP, Skip, Polk, you know, Murdoch, you know what I mean? Everybody, man, Swag. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nothing makes us feel better than to be able to build this. Shoddy. You know what I mean? Just everybody, sides, our sister. Like,
look, easy.
Right.
Easy, Lock. Easy,
Hey,
Lock.
hey, Shoddy, he ain't gonna let it go.
Nah, I'm just playing. But on the real,
Yeah,
though,
listen,
it's all
man.
love. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. We doing
Yeah.
it for y'all. We doing it for the people that want to hear what we talking about. And like I said, this is my bro. We just building, you know, and we just trying to learn. As we're talking, we're also learning too. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
About each other and about our own situations and
That's
circumstances
real.
that we're going through.
Hey, listen, real quick before we get out of here, like I started last week and like we're going to do every week, it's always the book of the week presented to you by the T.R.U.S.T podcast and Linwood Lock. These are all books that I've read in my life that have helped me change my life substantially, okay? Last week, it was the 4 Agreements. This one is called As a Man Thinketh by James Allen, okay? Look, I read this book in 30 minutes. It will change your motherfucking life, okay? Shit don't change until shit changes. You understand what I'm saying? You got to do shit different. You have to grow the seed in your mind to be able to change into what it is that you want to manifest.
Plant the seed, homie.
That's what it
You
is.
feel me?
As a Man Thinketh. That's book 2, book of the week by the Vibe Junkies. You know what I'm saying? In the T.R.U.S.T podcast, it is truth. It is righteousness. It is understanding. It is spirituality. And it is timing. I am the LockWest monster.
Look, you already know what it is with me. It's your boy AJD, _mayor on the gram. Get at me.
Get at him and get at me. It's the T.R.U.S.T podcast, man. It's week number 3 in the bag. We love y'all.
Hey,
Let's get it.
Subscribe. Click the subscribe button. Like, comment, share. Next week, we on. Holla.
Yeah, hey, listen. At T.R.U.S.T podcast _ on Instagram. At T.R.U.S.T pod on Facebook.
T.R.U.S.T pod on TikTok.
T.R.U.S.T pod on TikTok. And what we got one more? No, I think that's it.
That's it.
RighteousBrand.BigCartel.com for all this fly ass righteous apparel you see me in. You know what it is. It's Vibe Junkies. It's the T.R.U.S.T podcast. It's Linwood Lock.
Hey, you know what it is. Your boy AJD.
Yeah,
the
salute gang.
_mayor.
We
Get at
outta
you on
here,
the
man.
gram.
Junkie Life.
Holla.
Linwood shit.
Talking my shit, watching my time, smelling like success, feeling my vibe. All I hear is me, my competition's in the mirror, and the haters' love is all I have a fear of.
That's why I'm just
Talking my shit, watching my time, smelling like success, feeling my vibe.